is officially week 2 of NaNoWriMo. So excited. I just passed 25K today. I'm well on my way to 26K. I'll be there in just another sprint, which is exciting. Looking forward to the week ahead and seeing where I end up. I'm kind of on track to hit a 75K month, almost on track to double Nano, which I wasn't technically planning on doing, but I might end up doing anyway because my novel is long and very wordy. I'm an overwriter, and then kind of let myself go on little tangents if need be in the first draft so that I can get to know the characters more, let them have side conversations that tell me more about them or expand on the world, and then later I'll go back and take care of it in revisions and make it more concise. But it's been fun so far. Week 1 was great. Started a little rocky, like internally, and then that's kind of ebbed into more of a natural flow of writing, which has been good and fun. I just got off a couple hours sprinting with my friends, and we did a Zoom call. It was wonderful. Whoa, there's a lot of geese flying overhead. We did a Zoom call, and it was great. And I haven't gotten to do that yet with like a live video call with people outside of like YouTube lives. So this was nice to be able to write with friends and still stay safe at home this month. So I'm looking forward to doing more of that. I think I'm gonna go make some dinner, and then we might be sprinting again after dinner. So that'll be fun. So today's mindful NaNoWriMo prompt is to write an affirmation and put it somewhere where you will see it. So I just wrote out part of my affirmation that I recorded at the beginning of the month for the Mindful NaNoWriMo Challenge. There were 10 affirmations on that list, and I kind of shortened it down to just a few here, but I'm so excited to have this written in my own handwriting and set up on my desk so that when I am working and writing, I'll see it. I've been saying it every day. I have a reminder in my phone, which is a great way to do it, that pops up at 8 a.m. and I just read it either to myself or out loud every morning since November has started, and I think it's really helping me to stay focused and remember that I'm not competing with anyone, that this story is mine to tell, and that anything's possible as I dwell in possibility and plow in hope. So I am excited to put this up and keep going and remember my affirmations throughout November.
NaNoWriMo day 9. It is Monday, and I have not yet written today. It's just after 5 p.m. so I am outdoors. I went on a walk around my neighborhood to kind of shake off some of that Monday funk and get into a good space to sit down and write this evening. I'm hoping to get about 2,500 words in. That's kind of my minimum goal, with the idea being that I can write 75,000 words this month. But so far I'm doing really well, and honestly, if I keep up the pace that I kept up last week for the remainder of NaNoWriMo, I could double Nano for the first time ever, which would be crazy pants. So we'll see what happens. I'm just going to do my best today. I've had kind of a weird day, just things not lining up the way that they were supposed to. Some things took longer, some unexpected stuff popped up. I had to scrap some stuff on my agenda, and was just kind of tired when I woke up today, even though I had a really great restful weekend. So giving myself grace and saying, okay, body, what do you need? And working from that space instead of trying to force a bunch of words out of myself tonight. So I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try to hit my goal, but if I don't, it's okay too. Maybe I'll just read.
NaNoWriMo day 12. It's been a rough couple days. I had a family emergency come up yesterday, and am still very much dealing with that. So writing has not been great the last couple of days because I've had other things to deal with. So yesterday I ended up writing a little over 1,000 words. Today I've written 0 words. I'm getting ready to do a sprint, and I'll probably do 1, maybe 2 sprints, and then I'm going to bed because I have a long and early day again tomorrow. So yeah, sometimes we just hit resistance, and sometimes it's an inner resistance and sometimes it's an external resistance. And I think as writers, it's easy for us to think about our characters and the battles that they face and those things that they come up against in terms of conflict, but we can forget that those things exist for us as well. It's life, you know, there's internal conflicts, there's external conflicts, and yeah, we do the best that we can, and we keep going. And so I wasn't sure if I was going to write it all today. I almost didn't. I almost said, you know what, I'm going to take today. And then I was like, yeah, I'm going to do like 1 sprint, maybe 2, depending on how long I'm going to make them, like 2 15 minutes or maybe 1 half hour or 1 20 minute. And just letting it be what it is, and taking care of myself and the things that need tending to in my life. So hanging in there. I am still committed to this project. I'm still committed to NaNoWriMo, but just staying very aware that sometimes there are things that are going to get in the way of writing, and they should, because they're more important. So that's where I'm at. NaNoWriMo day 14. I have had a long week. It's been a little bit rough, and writing has not been at the forefront for the last few days. Like I said before, a family emergency situation came up, and so I've been focused on that and dealing with everything going on, but I still managed to write a little bit, which was nice, but it's definitely been more of a slow trudge in trying to just sit down for a short period of time and make some words happen, rather than the ease that has been coming with sitting and like being excited to write and all of that. So today I had a tiring day, but I also had a pretty good day in terms of writing, and was able to sit down multiple points throughout the day and get some words in. So I wrote over 4,000 words today, which was awesome. I am right about at the midpoint of my story, and I am at about 42,000 words. So this is shaping up to be like last year's first draft of book 1 of my trilogy, where I will, you know, write in 82 to 120,000 word first draft of book 2. What I'm hoping for is this. I am almost to the midpoint of my story. I'm like at that chapter now. Yay. And I'm right about 42,000 words, which means if this is truly the midpoint, I should have roughly 42,000 words to go. We are halfway through NaNoWriMo. So I could still finish my draft this month around, what is that, 84,000 words or so. And honestly, I may write more than that, because I am, from this point forward in the story, introducing a lot of new characters and exploring this new city ruled by different people, and there's just a lot that can happen in there. And I tend to be an overwriter, where I will go off on little tangents, let characters have conversations that start to come up, knowing that not all of it's gonna stay in the draft later, but it helps me to understand the characters more and understand the world more and whatever else is going on. Because as much as I plan, I have a 21-page outline that I've been using to write this. As much as I've planned out, there's still a lot that I haven't planned out. So I am a plantser, but lean more toward a planner. I just don't have everything planned up before I write for NaNoWriMo. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. I'll fill you in next week on where I'm at and how things are going. Final word count, 42,165 words. I am on track. I should win Nano in the next couple of days. Probably not tomorrow. Probably Monday, maybe during sprints and squash, which would be really exciting. Yeah, that was week 2. A lot of outer conflict, resistance, that sparked inner conflict and resistance. I tried to make sure I rested really well, because I always want to work from a place of rest and not, you know, work and then rest after the fact. I think when we work from a place of rest, our work is better, it's more enjoyable, so yeah, it's just better all around. So that's what I'm trying to do. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to stay up to date on my NaNoWriMo 2020 adventures, go ahead and hit subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss the next video. See you on Monday for sprints and squats if you're coming by, and if not, I will see you next week with a new video.